For some called after the buzzer. The buzz game. And to lose I've had, you know your city basketball. Your city basketball. Your city basketball.
Welcome to After the Buzzer, the Bison Brothers basketball podcast post-game show after this gritty 72-69 win over the number 8 Fairfield Stags. So stay tuned as we get ready to talk to some of the players and the coaches after this big win. So before we get too deep into the show, I want to play this little snippet from an interview that we had with Coach Brian Davis before the Fairfield game, just to say, so I would say without giving any secrets away, with the upcoming game from a scouting standpoint, what are we looking at in terms of Fairfield and what they have? What do we need to be on the lookout for in terms of how we can beat Fairfield? Yeah, we the team listened to what he had to say and did what we had to do to win the game. And now we want to welcome the player of the game, Miss Zoe Stewart, to
How you doing?
Well, congrats on that big gritty win.
Thank you.
How you feeling about that win?
Man, I'm proud, honestly. Like, I'm just so proud of the girls, like the way we strung together, how hard we worked. Like, obviously, ESPN was doubting us once again, so definitely
Once
got me hyped.
again.
Like, definitely got me hyped.
No doubt, no doubt. And I know you we saw your post-game interview kind of right after the game. And of course, Bison Nation, we all know and believe that y'all can play with anyone. What gave you the momentum after, being down so big to know that, hey, if we just play our game, we can get back in this?
Yeah, I think it's just because like we know we've been there before. We've been in places where we've been down, we've been where we've been up. Like, so I don't think any of us think that there's nobody that we can compete with. So like we just knew like we knew we weren't playing our best defense and we could be better. So like that's all it took. We just needed to play better, string together as a team, and we knew we were gonna be fine. Like we just needed to stay composed and play like how we know to play.
Got it. Got a lot of contribution from everybody, a lot of minutes from everybody. What would you say? And this is kind of the ongoing question. In terms of kind of the season. What'd you learn about yourself and your teammates today? I say arguably this was probably the most complete win. I think field goal percentage was higher. Everything was higher in this game, versus the past game. So, what would you say you learned about yourself and your teammates?
Yeah, well, first off, with my team, like I don't think anybody really sees, nobody sees what goes on behind closed doors and what goes on in the background. Um, but just the way, like we've taken a lot of words that have been said, a lot of criticism, a lot of things that we need to work on, and I think this game we just took it to heart and we actually strung it together. And so, one thing I learned is that like this team wants to win so much that they'll take the things that we need to learn and they'll put it onto the floor. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a team that's gonna quit. We're not gonna give up, and we care. Like we genuinely care. We want to win, and we believe in each other. So like that's one big thing that I learned. We're not gonna back down or be upset because some things we're not doing well at, or we realizing some people are criticizing us in certain ways. I would definitely have to say about myself. Uh, I don't know, man. I might have to. I'm gonna have to look back at the film.
Yeah.
I definitely would say just trying to stay composed. I think in that first quarter, it was a little hard for me emotionally. Usually, I try to be more composed and try to lead the floor, but being in an area like that in early um, is something that I've got to make sure that I stay level headed. So yeah, I think that that's one thing, just making sure that I'm emotionally composed and mentally composed throughout the whole game, and not just in different spurts.
Gotcha. And that's the arc of the season. Everybody's human. You learn as you grow, and as Coach BD always says, is gathering data. So you
Yeah,
continue to gather data about yourself in certain situations, and learn from it and grow on for the next game. So
for
you
sure.
know, like I said again, congratulations, and we won't hold you long because I guess you guys done with finals and after the
No, not yet. Everybody's doing their little fair share, so they're pretty spread out this year. So yeah, we're
got it.
taking them some today, tomorrow. Just stuff's moved around. So
Indeed. Well, we'll let you get back to the books and back to celebrating this win. And Bison Nation is behind you and on to the next game. So thanks for showing up at the After the Buzzer post game show.
thank you, appreciate it.
All right. Thanks. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. And since we just heard from Zoe Stewart, we want to show you some highlights of hers from the game because she was cooking. Oh, with the mid-range. Boom. In mid-range. Yeah. One more time. Let's pull up. Boom. From the corner. Wow. Oh, she was on fire. So, again, we just heard from Zoe Stewart. You could see how she was cooking in the game. And so Bison Nation, just get ready for the rest of this season. But again, we hope you enjoyed this brief After the Buzzer post-game show. As you can see, again, the final was 72-69. The Bison, the good guys won. The good women won, and continue to let us know the questions that you want us to ask the players and the coaches after each game. We hope you enjoyed this brief After the Buzzer post-game show, and continue to tell everybody about the Bison Brothers Basketball Podcast. Remember to subscribe and tell everyone. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. This is Chip Washington with the After the Buzzer post-game show. HU, you know.